Hello, Eunice. How are you? How is everything? How is life? Happy Saturday. Ah, there's this thing we say: back to life, back to reality, back to kenikan. Ah, and so work. I didn't even know that people have sent messages. Come in. How are we? What's up? I was supposed to drop my Iriri yesterday. I didn't. I was supposed to drop the first part, just introduction. I was supposed to drop it yesterday. You know, I said every Friday. I didn't because I was on the road. On getting home, I ate and I decided that I come online to just have chat. So I don't know. What do I do? Is it very cold? No. It's cold, but not very cold. It's cold, but not very cold. So the boys there, they do their sports weekend, and I'm going to go and buy myself meat. I don't even know if I should buy these people's meat. I'm supposed to do groceries. You understand? How are we? Do you people know my Riri, the one that I told you people to always stay tuned for? About my experiences in life, the ones that I think people can learn from. You understand? It's I said I'll be doing it series by series, and I'll be dropping it every Friday. But I had done a phase, like an introduction of myself, my background, my story. What's happening now? What's happening? I will drop it. I will drop it. I can still try and do it today. I don't know, but I felt because I have told people Fridays, but I don't know. I have to be. I don't know. I've done it anyway. It was, just an introduction of me. You understand? Some things I think about and I am still yet to get over. I don't know if they call that PTSD. My worst experience in life, I met the people I had the worst experience with in the church. I'm telling you. Don't move, or don't come and enter my lane. No. I don't want to park there. Oh. Oh, pass, please, because as I am like this man doesn't have a parking. But do I go and park there? Is there any parking there? Let me see. No, because see parking there. Yeah, if my friend is there. The worst experience I had, you understand, I had it from the church. You know what I just went through lately? When if it comes up in my head, I get upset. If it just comes up in my head, I just get upset. I don't know if it happens to people like that. When you think back and you just be like, how can you meet terrible people in the church? It just comes into my head like that. I'm like, how can you meet people in the church and they are terrible like this? It's not amazing, it's terrible. I don't know if I'm cutting across. My friend, if nobody's on the tail. I want to be fast about what I want to buy, but nobody's there. I can't see anybody in this shop. Yeah, I buy my meat from Asian shop, you know, the goat meat and the cow meat. But I buy the cow leg from Irish shop. You know, but this one is halal. You know, halal. You know, so if you are Muslim, you understand. You know, that's why I buy halal from here. You know, all these people can't buy halal. They can't buy meat from anywhere. Muslims like Asians, they don't buy because it's not halal. So they don't buy meat from. The church is a hospital. We give the people in church way too much credit. I know. No, you see, because I come from an Islamic background, I wouldn't reason it the way you are reasoning it. Do you understand? I wouldn't reason it that way. I come from an Islamic background. And coming from an Islamic background makes me, you know, Pentecostal, they are the ones that condemn Muslim the most. You know, Pentecostal, they are the ones that say Muslim, everything about their doctrine, they condemn it. They will say Muslim marry more than one wife. That's adultery to Pentecostal. Do you understand? Muslims, they have unforgiveness because they harbor unforgiveness within because they believe that a tooth for a tooth, an eye for an eye. They still practice the Mosaic law. Do you understand? You cannot see a Muslim. Muslim can't see you ridiculing Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad. That is SAW. Yeah, they can't see you the way people ridicule our Lord Jesus Christ. You understand? Even though Christians take our Lord Jesus Christ as God too. They say it's Trinity. God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. They say it's Trinity. And it's Pentecostal. But you can't, they don't joke with their religion. So for this reason, Pentecostal will say they are not going to see God. You understand? They are not, when they die, they will not enter heaven. The Muslim call it al-Jannah. You understand? They won't enter heaven. So Christians, Pentecostal will say, it's Pentecostal because this thing I'm saying, it's Pentecostal. It's not about Catholic. Catholic is different from Pentecostal. So I was with the Pentecostals. My mother that introduced Pentecostal because my mother was born into a Christian home. So she grew up a Christian. You understand? All these Anglican, Methodist, Baptist. That's where my mother was born into that kind of home. So, but it's my father that is born into Islamic religion. So now, where am I coming from? Where am I going to? Yeah, they take Muslims as they have unforgiveness and they can't make heaven. Life after death for them is hellfire. I know my own father is not in hellfire, sha. Anybody's father can be there. You see, one thing about me when I practice, as I'm practicing Christianity, yeah, is that it's not everything they tell me I take in. You understand? It's not everything they tell me or they preached in the church that I took in. In fact, if I had taken everything they preached in the church in, God sees my heart, I will be very wicked. Yes, in Pentecost, I will be very wicked because they do not give alms to beggars or to anybody. They are not charitable. I'm telling you, they don't. The tithes and offering that we practice in Christianity is not given to the people that need it. It is the pastors that eat it. It is them that eat it. After paying bills in the church, they eat the rest. Islamic religion is not like that. Islamic religion is about giving to widows, giving to beggars. They don't know about tithes, so they don't talk about tithes. Their own is, in fact, they believe in the dead in the sense that they do prayer for the dead, and they do charity, giving of Sarah for not that they believe that the dead people they should continually pray for them on and on. I have a lot of like compare and contrast, you understand. I'm not here to talk about that part, but my experience in the church is what I'm going to I can't get over some things that I met, the kind of people I met in the church. I cannot get over it. When my brain goes there like this, when my brain just catapults me to that place, I they provoke. You Pentecostal, many of you are very wicked and you have spirit of jealousy within you. You people are jealous. Jealousy, and now commit adultery pass. Sincerely, it's better to say you are a Muslim man married 20th wife than pastor going sleeping with choir mistress with all the, you understand? It's better, I'm telling you. You are hypocrites. Will I say we are hypocrites? No, I'm not one of you. I'm not. My own Christian is the one that God knows, not the one that I met in this island. Which useless giveaway? Come and carry me and to go give away, call, give out me. Get out from here. Get out from here. Give away, call, give out me. When there are important people we have on, which we have people in our courtroom. Do you think we have time for you people? Even members of our courtroom, we care for them. Get out. Give away for who? Give away, call. Give out me. Nonsense and ingredients. When they are, you think we don't have people that we take care of in our platform? Nonsense. You people think you are all the criminals. If they find out that you must be a Christian, I'm not going to lie. You must be a Christian, the type that are in this country, in Redeemed Church. Don't let me use transfer aggression on you. Don't play with me. I don't want any play from you people. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I don't want any play from anybody. Let everybody stay on their lane. Jesus Christ. Na play with Jesus, kill him. If they tell you they are playing with you, be careful. They are looking for how to kill you. They are looking for how to kill you. I'm angry. Let me be angry. It's my life. Let me be angry. It's me that owns the life. It's God that owns my life, not me. That's how they do. My experience in that church, if I remember some things, I will do part 1 to 1,000. If I just remember something. And in that time, the pastor's wife would tell me, She doesn't know the fact that people see me doing Sunday school. They are angry. You know, when you look at the people that are the church members, you understand. Go and check their story. Now, then some of them, their husband has one doko. One lioko, one then doko. Now, demo. Ta money o, ta command won tiwa ni o, ta dasi won, ta ko. Now, wetin we can't do for church, we dey mind our business for the church. The one we know the choir mistress, that book, you remember that one? Iyen, ondoko passe ni. Káàkiri àwọn married men gbogbo londo. I can't wonder. I was thinking myself, this woman, you know, the thing always demoralizes me when she tells me that thing. The pastor Mrs. will tell me, the wife to the pastor, she will tell me that the fact that they see me, they're always fighting her. I'll be wondering, fighting you for what? Fighting you for what? Do you understand? You know, they were bullying me. And because Atigba Jesu, all things are passed away. You don't want to be, you understand? You will now just be having harboring malice within. Because you'll be wondering, you know, when that book he also wrote that many of them is the redeemer, that they didn't like me. You'll be thinking in your head, who they be where they not like me? When all of them they get, I need some of them don't born pikin, oh, like me, outside wedlock, oh, like me, oh, what it be mori, oh. But when they get to church, they will be doing holy ada. Gbogbo wa la lebu. I better pass most, if I all of them. Because me, I not hide my own. This is my story. This is my story. Deal with it or go and kill yourself. I never hid my story. Me, I'm not a pretender. Who them be? Are they my God? So long ni won. Tell me, mama, hide the story me. Who them be? If I think back, when I remember some things, wallahi, I will take it nikpelek, and I'm very good at that too. Because that's why I studied law. I will do a case study on you. I will take it one after another. I will talk on it. I will express myself. I will pour out my mind. I will tell you my story. How can you be a member of the church and the church member will be saying that they don't like you? Do you understand? Go on, I will read that right up again. That na she will be say she be Olosho Promas. Now they tell people, they beg people for me. In what way? Please, because I now thought of it, I said, Pastor Mrs. too told me the same. Her name is Sister Mercy. Why? You understand? Why? What is the thing? I'm better than all of them. Because you see that they are keeping malice or they are gossiping each other. When they any downfall, now then tell me, say one of them they smell. One of them like that. That one, they say if she pass person like this, she go they smell. For now, for their mouth. The one that Mama Isabel started blogging me because of her, that her husband went to. Now she tell me, that one tell me, say, now church members scatter her house. Say na them, they teach her husband. We can say they get a extramarital affair. Say na them, they teach her husband how her house go take spoil. Now then teach the man, make he go report them to Pastor Adeboye. Now then teach the man as they go report her to Pastor Adeboye. Now demo teach the man as they go report. And the man, after reporting to Pastor Adeboye, he felt Pastor Adeboye didn't act swiftly. So he decided to go and report now to what did they call that one? Mama to Mama Esa, but you know, he felt Pastor Adeboye, the action wasn't swift. And if you see the way I emaciated that time, mo fẹ́ kú now. I nearly died. I nearly died. I skinny like this. My head, now my body, I was this my head was the dot. If I had died then, these Olori Buruku people, they will say that, what would they even say now? Now so they go lie on top my head. It not go better for who, it not go better for. I will do it and I will still write a book. How can you go to the church and you people be mokpo and you are lying on top of somebody's head like that? Then this Bombo Cloud, that girl called Bookie, that one, now the write up, I keep that write up because I'm going to put it in my book. I'm going to put it in my book. When I think back, my body go just pepper me. So they used to sit down to talk. Me in that church, I will not lie to you. Wallahi, I will not lie to you. I not fit say one person like this wey dey Christ like out of all of them. Where I fit say, this one I not fit talk about her no. Nothing like Christ in them. Gossiping, jealousy, adultery, fornication, hypocrisy, falsehood. Falsehood. And when I joined the church, you know, we had Redeem, part 1. There was a Redeem before the Redeem, the original Redeem. That one was Pastor John Torishe Moshe. That man, I love him. I will not lie. Me, I know fit. You know, me, I won't lie. That man he remains my spiritual father. And I've never said anything bad about him. Now, the wife make me come out for the church because she was swearing on the pulpit. I know I can't stand people that will be swearing. And me, I'm still praying. Don't shake the pulpit. Me, I don't have time for all that. Now, yeah, Waka left the church. The man tried to bring me back to the church. Redeem. I didn't answer. So he just told me, wherever you are going, don't be far from God. Because he knows that I come from a Muslim background. And you know, having to come from a Muslim background, and all this like now Bookie them scatter that church. Oh. Bookie is number 1. Oh. Bookie. Now them. That Bookie that wrote that something. Oh, there's no way she will leave my mouth. I will continue to talk about this thing. It's my story. If I go, I remember again, I will still come back again and talk this story. So, they scattered that church. Left the church. Me, I can't lie. Me, as you see me so, the only person where I fear is God. As long as I'm saying the truth, I lie. Carry me go anywhere, I go still narrate as a big gogo. Now so my own brain good for that. As a big gogo, I go tell you now the story. And they used to tell me then that all these people, because it's from that first church that I've had my shop. That time we used to pray. Heaven was open for us. And you know, they were trying to help people. Then now that time, Christianity really did. You understand? Because the bad and the good were there. It was not dominated by bad people. So God was still answering our prayers. So I had that shop. The Olori Buruku Buki that said that my Abele shop. Ask her, all our older ones, do they have a shop? Even she, Can she do what I did in life? Has she gotten there? It was at that her age now that I have had that shot, before her age. Ask her to come out with her older sister, their firstborn in their house, to come and show you people. Ask her. Àwọn ọmọ tí their familiar, there's nothing to write home about. You will meet them in this church. You understand? Ask her to come out with her family. That's how this matter I'm telling you people. Hold on. My friend, hello, I look for you. You are not there since. I want meat. I'm coming. You know, that's how in that church you will see them. I told you people about one story, and I will not lie to you people. I told you that when I lost a child, it was in that church, the first one. It was just 2 years ago or so that the person that hurt me, she came to my house from nowhere and came to knock, that she came to beg me, because they told her to tell me, Bele, that you can imagine the church, how can they be begging somebody to sympathize with a bereaved person? That's how they are. They are witches, are genuine. They told her to tell me. That's what caused the problem with the first church. One of the problems. They told her to say to me, she told me to my face, make her not take up my problem, come meet her. Now she killed my pikin. I'm not using it to rejoice. So shortly after, she now lost her first child. The boy is a big, nice boy, fantastic boy, from good boy. For no reason, the boy died. That's how they behave in the church. Then one time, after years, now she come knock on my door. She now told me she wants to enter. I said, for what? I was now in this second church now. Redeem, not new. I said, for what? She said she came to beg me. I said, no. I've already begged myself. There's no need to beg me, and I can't allow you enter. And so they behave. You can imagine in the church, something terrible happens to you. They are rejoicing. Now for their mouth, I hear say, because they always give testimony. Now why Pikin die for my hand. And Olori Burukuni, most of them. All these people you are saying, they didn't used to patronize me. These are the people Pookie is talking about. They're all in the Redeemed Church. I didn't meet them anywhere else, because I know they mix up. As you see me, so I don't mix up. They will say they don't like me. The book is na in talkamu. Olori Burukwara. Now so they always come tell me, say this one talk, this one. Me, the question is, have I ever told them this one talked about them, that one talk about them? Why are you people talking about me? My husband that I'm married to, is he you people's husband? The children that I gave birth to, now from una hand, I steal them. They didn't used to come and patronize me. Maybe 2% out of them used to patronize me then. In fact, that is even the reason why I started going to that Sister Mercy church. Because she used to come. You understand? She used to come and patronize me. You get one like that. One of them, no new redeem. I traveled to Nigeria that time. They don't take the church from me hand now. She is a redeemed pastor. Because my sold noodles for him at the rate of, I
think 17 euro. He saw it somewhere else for 14 euro. Do you believe that the wife told him to come and return the noodles? And he's true redeemed member, a pastor. That's why they've taken the church from his hand now. Una not good. Una no know God. Una far from God. The day I saw him in the court that he has stolen money from the church, that's what many of them do. They always steal our money, our tithe money. They will use it to buy car. They will use it to go and do many things, pay for house. Now our money that we are struggling to, our tithe money, because of 3 euro. Meanwhile, you are chopping out the money the church is giving you, but you cannot allow me to chop 3 euro for your body, you and your wife. When I saw him the day in court, I went for my own job. I don't have time. I was embarrassed. I didn't know that later on that the case will escalate like that. Don't redeem people. Church know that they have been stealing people's money since. Why now? They are now cashing him and now removing him from the church. You people are all thieves now. Pastor Adeboye is supposed to. I said Pastor Adeboye is aware of your thieveries. You groom terrible women that bully women. You people close heavens. Many of us, when we come to church, our heavens close up. Since the day I went to NSPPT now, God just opened the heaven again. When I was in Redeem, my heaven closed. I was almost poor. I was pawning my gold. I was pawning my gold. Now, when I joined Redeem, I have a close-up shop now. I was there. I redeemed more at Timothy shop now. From there, every time I was pawning gold because everybody they put in strategic places. You see that adultery in the church, they are keeping malice. God know they can't give blessing for that kind of place because everybody's heart is spirit of witchcraft. And Jenny, most of you. That's why when something terrible happens to you, they are happy. Now then, when Mommy Esabo was blogging me that time, and from Redeem, they carry my case, go meet them, they were very happy. Now then, the matter they switch for. And as everyone that was happy that time, as they blog, now so God go take punition now. Bí ẹ ṣe ń dùnnú tó tínú yín dùn tẹ́ ń pera yín tí ẹ ń fira yín ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ̀sìn yín àgbáyé títí ayérayé gbogbo all the people they insulted in my family and people were laughing my husband bó ṣe máa ṣe fún àwọn ọkọ yín gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi nígbà yẹn as I slim na so tẹ́ ṣe máa ṣe sí. Make as I dey remember I will be talking it. You can imagine people you no offend. Wetin go make una dey think say won't beg you for me if Buki say that they beg she dey beg people for me. Buki wey be say she be ogbonge prostitute. Ashewo no be work. Wetin go make una kini won't beg you for me fun you people should ask. I was only a Sunday school teacher. In fact, many other things that they would have asked me to join. I know they join because I know they do eye service. Because the people you are going with, they are all gossips. Gossip. Gossip. The only thing they know how to do is to gossip. When you enter the church like this, automatically you will be wondering why the heaviness in this atmosphere. You don't receive anything. Sunday like this, bele banle loju ele mama banfori gbagini bele ba shele. And they didn't used to come and patronize. It was the mosque my husband was going to. Ibeni mo pakisi. Àwọn ló jẹ́ kí n bẹ̀ sí ta kaftan. They are the ones that made me to start to sell kaftan. You know, they won't come and patronize you. You know what, wicked people. Ask them, sit them down, and ask them, wetin this person do you? All these people, àwọn lórí burúkú tí Bukky ní pé òun bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n yẹn o. These people, just go and sit them down and say, I beg this person, you don't come your house before. He don't buy anything from you before. She dey owe you. She don't come. She know your husband. Will not get any nothing. I don't know them pass inside the church. And at that time, the wife, the pastor's wife would tell me, she don't know. People just they come fight her because of me. Tell me, what have I done? People just they come fight her because you tell me, what have I done? In my life, since I've entered this island I mean, I have never introduced any lady to a man, like married man or anything. In fact, can I bust you people's bubble? Some of them, when they can be meeting pastor to talk like that, that's so they fear. They fear say make them not sleep with their husband. But when lori buruku lone parents and the on lone parents, now so they fear themselves. They not trust each other. They come on my pastor she shukulu. The one that was my head of department, Yinka, that one. Now she tell me, now she use her mouth tell me, say, the people who scatter her home, now church members. I want you. Now she tell me with her mouth too. Those ones are another set of non-entity. Say, now they scatter her house because they were teaching the husband what to do. When the husband come say she dey sleep with one man, where they say, where mama is about to get HIV. She call me, make her help her. If I fit to debunk the story, the guy go do test for hospital. Do you know when Mama Isabel come bounce on me, say, hey, she they deal with people. Now so he can't behave as if. Now she come meet me, oh. Now so she behave. Can't they do with Bookie? Can't they do with the people where she tell me, say, then scatter her home. They are demons. My husband was so unhappy. Because my husband knew, why are you laying down your head for these people? You know, when your husband is telling you something like, Woody, why are you laying down your life for these people? I will say no. You know, to the detriment of my home, my marriage, these Olori Buruku people, assuming say my marriage scattered then. Now so these Olushis go, they say, I not be good person. Meanwhile, it was their fight I was fighting. The guy that even they said had HIV, I saw him one point in London. He went and started being friends with Mama Isabod. The guy, after he gave me results that Yinka's husband said Yinka was sleeping with the guy with the HIV. You understand? He was even saying that Anami introduced. I don't know them before. He may not part there any. The day Yinka was graduating, I go to their house. I see, will not be only me go there. I see the guy there. I don't know him from anywhere. I don't know the guy. Now the guy just carry everybody picture, go give Mama Isabel. And then when they come, they do with each other, you go, they wonder. She be now because of these people that they blog me. Then the pastor will not be, he has selective dementia. You go, they pick, waiting, go remember, waiting, go pick. You know, that's eye service. That's hypocrisy. That is eye service. That is hypocrisy. I can't forget it. When I remember, I'm hot. If he touch me, if I die that time, now so these people no go say, now them nearly kill me. And it started from them. It started from the church. It started from Yinka's husband. Then Buki and the husband continued. You understand? That I can't sleep. Because I'm thinking, why I can't be saying now only me can they wrestle? The bombastic elements that I was fighting for, they just throw me under the bus. So they throw me under the bus. They can't, they say people not like me. Who are the people? How can you people know? Who, you understand? You people say you not like, who not be? I dey shop for under your own. I get any familiarity more than I knew you people in the church. That time, I used to talk to that Yinka a lot too. Because she would talk. How the husband, they put jazz for inside her cream. How the husband won't kill him. How the husband put poison. I don't even, to me now, I think all those stories are lies. Just to buy sympathy. And in fact, they are lies. If they can do all that thing to me, I bet everybody they related with, they must have been, I believe maybe it's Inka that hurt the husband, because now that guy bring her come from village Oshodi, bring her to abroad. The guy say, who is she? He is the one that brought her abroad. So I think when she can't get abroad, she can't grow wings. Now the guy say, I will finish you. Unfortunately, I was dealt with due to association. Guilty by association. Then the pastor, maybe like he has selective dementia. How can they be dealing with you? All these your useless members. That's how when Mama Isabel was dealing with me, and I called him and said, please, sir, I want to report this issue. He was telling me not to call Buki's husband in the matter. Meanwhile, the first man, the man Olumide that Buki was dating, all of them they shop with the man. All of them, the man knew them. How can you know Oko? Can't they know Ale? How can Buki bring one person they come today now? And because it's not their Buki is not their child. So if a life budget, they don't care. That's not Christianity. That's rubbish association. How can a girl bring one person today? Everybody knows the person. Hello, my darling. How are you? Hello.
Who's in trouble?
No, I'm talking to my people here.
Somebody's in trouble. Yeah, like
no,
that,
no,
yeah.
I'm explaining. How are you?
Good. How are you keeping?
I'm well. I want
You look well, by the way.
I look good.
Yeah, look fresh.
Thank you. I want goat's meat.
Yeah, okay.
And I want shaki, and I want cow meat.
Okay.
Those three. So you just everything, maybe 2 kilo of goat meat,
yeah.
2 kilo of
Beef.
yeah. Then shaki.
Shaki, how much?
1 kilo.
1 kilo. Is it? This size piece, is it? Medium piece.
They should cut. My friend there
He
cut
knows,
it.
yeah.
Knows how to cut it for me. So I'll stay here.
You keep on giving out.
Yeah, I'm giving. Do you understand? Where we have selective dementia to remember what you choose to remember. That is our pastor. Now that's the one that I don't like about him. Do you understand? Because I don't like hypocrisy. When you say you are grooming people, you can't be selective in whatever. You need to address. I told them one day, I said, this church, you people keep sweeping many things under the carpet. When it comes back like this, it's going to erupt. It's the Yoruba people in the church that scatter that church. They are the one that ruined that church. If it's still existing. I told that their sister Mercy, the wife to the pastor, I said, these Yoruba people, they will destroy they are always keeping malice. Always fighting. The adulterous ones among them, they will be the ones keeping malice. How can you receive from such gathering? And the truth is, because many of these Pentecostals, they just want congregation. They are not after heaven. They don't want to say the truth. The pastor told me then we should not call the husband. Why? Why won't we call the husband? One of them, which day is all the thing book he wrote? It's from their mouth. So me, I don't know anything about the guy. That the guy is an ex-convict. Now from the people that she said have my story. That I heard that the guy is an ex-convict, just came out from prison. Now I don't know him. I don't know me. When I'm not doing in the church, I don't know their story. Now them know everybody's story. Now them know everybody's story. How can you be going to church and all what you people are after is you are just jealous, conspiracy, gossiping. They gossip as if they want to die with gossiping. They are wallahi, if it is that the church, oh, Redeem, oh, none of them is making heaven the time I left them. I pity that Baba that died that time. Because before he even died, that's why I dream, see. Another Baba, he was, and they gossip Pamo, they gossip the Baba. I pity him. I don't know if, because me, I know my father is in heaven, my own biological father. He's a Muslim, but he had a good heart. Gossiping, talking too much. That's what that Baba that time, they talk about the Yabenwe, taking sides. He didn't know the truth. And he died in the process. I believe if what they preach in Pentecostal is true, he's going to hellfire. He's going to hell. How can we be in the church and we are running a race of hellfire? Hell. How can you be in the church? You'll be writing out, you are begging people for me. For me, for what? I had no business with, in fact, 100% of you. I wasn't a receiver in the church. God knows I was a giver, never a receiver. I wasn't on the receiving end. Apart from the Sister Mercy that would give me rice. Give me basmati, and I know they beg for her. Now they call me, give me, and I'm always grateful. I didn't miss anything. When I left the church, nothing, I not miss anything. Nothing. Not that there was anything like progress. They show me business new. I be show me anything new. They were not even patronizing me. So what? How can someone like Buki have been talking about me? Come on. How can? Sound like Buki of all people. You know, I took her like an aburo. But having to see that all of them, if it's those people she's referring to, because I don't know anybody else, I don't mix up. Many people, in fact, 99% of the people in Ireland can say, I don't know their house, they don't know my house. I don't mix up. I'm an introvert, but sociable. When I manage to come out, in fact, having friends, oh man, Nimilara, it's a burden for me. I know they do me Morie Morore or Korikosun. I know they do. If you are doing it with me, I'm easily fed up. And I hate bad network. And I hate sincerely. This one said, this one said, this one said. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. That's why when she said some of them have my secret, I'm still waiting, no? Me, share secrets with who? What is my secret? Anything anybody needs to know about me, now me the first talker. If you need to know, I've said what I need to know. I don't share. I always say, I said, the regret I have was to ever mix up with maybe the younger ones. It's a big regret for me. It will not happen again. I wish I can undo it. But no secret shared. Maybe partying, you know. Yabuki, come and carry me to party. Nothing more. No game. Since I've entered that land, I've never... a man is going on his own. I'll be somebody, come, let me introduce you to a man. I don't do it. You know when Mama Isabel even said that I'm a pimp, I'm pimping small girls in the church. It's people like Buki and Yinka, they were talking. You know. They should come out and say it if I've ever carried them to meet man. Me. Who are they that I will be? What is it there? They should go and look for a husband and marry now. I be won't tell me. Now me do them. I be me more on one share. I know them. I don't know them past the church. And as you see them, so they are some of them that have husband there, they are afraid of each other. I know one told me that time that one of them, she has known the husband since. She has known the husband since. So now, when they came to the church, even though the husband doesn't really come to church, she's not, she's scared, you know, she doesn't want, but she has known the husband since, you know, all of them very stupid. They don't like each other. Woman gossip around. Woman gossip around. Woman gossip around. Story poor. You get one time where I did Nigeria. I came back. That shop, no. I came back. When I came back, Bookie now told me, Sister T, you better see around because I was in Nigeria. You better see around. One day we get belly, one day we throw stone. I be slippers throwing stomach. One day again, she can't tell me. She can't, they laugh. They tell me how, you know, the winner, this thing and everything. In the end, you know, all the ones that came to tell me the story gone, they self gone. Wo tún parapọ̀ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa ní mi sínú ni. When I gave good advice, I know myself. If I decide to talk some things, it not cost me anything to scatter all of them because they have all what is jábọ́ sí mi lọ́wọ́. That Bookie can't tell me I did Nigeria at that time. I call back, she's going to tell me that this one true slippers for this one head, this one get belly, or this. I say, this one no, this one that different story. Now Bookie they tell me their story. I don't know any of them before. Àlébù wọn tí mo mọ̀ gan ẹnu Bookie mo ti gbọ́. Bó dẹ̀ ṣe wà yẹn, ibi tí ẹnu kọjú sí báyìí. Food, just give Bookie food. Or take away from party. Wallahi, she go sell her future for you. She go sell. Sister Mercy. That my really oh God, I won't spare many things. I will be saying it less ni. I will say it because I want to understand why anybody like Bookie be writing. Because I want to understand why anybody like Bookie be writing. They beg people for me. Beg people, me. I been me suppose they beg people. I mean suppose they beg myself to talk to them. I became a bearer me. You go just see the anyway one. It get one like that where we say she they do president that time. What go continue? She wanted to be. They made her president. I stood by her, but when the time came, the people that were against her, now she followed them and keep malice with me. Wallahi. When she went president, when she wanted to be president, I stood by her. They were jealous of her. When the time came, now me, I can't they look. I told Sister Mercy, I told her, I said, these Yoruba people, they will be the one to scatter this church. Now them. This one that after I left the church during pandemic, what my ears have heard, I not pity them. They deserve it because they too, they are like this. So anything, whatever we sow, we must all repeat. So if they lie, different things what I don't hear about financial, if I talk because they too, when Bookie was doing me, Yinka was doing me, they were doing like this. They were not straightforward to say, Yinka, this thing you are doing is not good. Bookie, this thing you and your husband did to this woman is not good. I don't like it. You cannot build a church on lies and hypocrisy. God is not in that kind of church. It will crumble. It will crush. You can't build a church on lies, because God is not a God of lies, of prostitutes, of hypocrisy. You can't have the selective dementia to the detriment of my life, of my marriage. If not that my in-laws, God entered them, my home would have ruined. They will gossip you. They will gossip your children. Buki used to Buki will give my son attitude in the choir. She was keeping my children miserable. And they will act as if they are not seeing it. God will not support such a thing. The God that I know that I am serving, no, he won't support such a thing. He will gbogbo ló máa destroy gbogbo yín pọ̀ lápapọ̀ ni. The moment they started to make Buki head of something, that's why that church ran down. Because God can't be mocked. And her husband, God just said this one. That's why heaven close. That pé òbò ni wọ́n fi pàdé Angel Gabriel àti Angel Michael tó ń gbé. How will God be in that kind of congregation? Heaven was closed. The moment I left, few months later, God opened the doors. And I knew I did the right thing by leaving the church. God opened the doors. I knew it. I said, God, are you... I had peace. I felt peace. All the gifts and everything that God wanted to give people, Obobuki by Lofi block. They were, how can you go and be gossiping to the church, to the pastor and the wife? How can you go and be killing other people to get position in the church? Is it politics? I told the pastor, I said, don't use me for church politics, sir. I told him, I said, sir, do not use me for church politics. Because I knew they were playing politics. That's not godly. That is not godly. That is not godly. That is not heavenly race. That is carnal. I told him, when me are talking, I talk with evidences and proofs. When I'm talking, I have my reason. The moment they start making Buki them, start putting them in position in the church scatter. Church is scatter. It is God that scattered it. God can't be mocked. It's not about anything. You can't use mago to go to get position. You can use it in politics, but not with the things of God. If you are in tune with God, you will know you are missing it. You can't be. That means that we were not serving God. Even the pastor was not with God. Because if you are with God, the Spirit will tell you no. You are not supposed to keep all these people there. How will God bless us? So I carry my children and come out. You're using fake to give position in the church. Now for their mouth. Now all the ones she was saying that now for their mouth, I hear say the husband just come out from jail. Do I know him before? Do I even know anything about it? How can somebody have one man now? The man will be coming to church. You now still go, they follow another man again. You raga. If it's your children, will you do it? How can't you people be sincere? And they were not married. Did you hear where she wrote it? Her partner. How can somebody that is having sex with somebody she's not married to be doing head of department in the church and be teaching in the church? And they will say that they are looking at me. Pastor Mrs. will say, I don't know, you don't know what I fight. How I fight people for you. Joel, fight people for you, for me, for what? That Abi. Now there matter here say book they always loan money for the church. All the money where we they contribute to. Oh my one ya one church you. Shame me ya one church you rini. Did I ever loan money? They go say, Pastor Mrs. Anything she go put mouth for. Now she again go tell others. This one go hear your story. This one go hear it. What kind of church is that? Is that one church or Oyinbo full of àwọn Lakure base? People far from God. Everything Bukky wrote there is about Redeemed Church. And I'm going to use it for Iriri Aye because they affected me psychologically. If not that I knew myself and I knew that I chose. What's wrong with this, my friend? Okay, bóyá mo láti lọ sanwó kò tiẹ̀ wá kò tiẹ̀ sọ fún mi pé òun ti ready. My friend, are you not ready? Okay, when you come, tell him to come to me. Ẹ kí n bọ́lẹ̀. Kò tiẹ̀ wá. Kò wá bá mi. Bóyá kò bá mi gé sílẹ̀, ó wá ń dúró kí n wọlé. Kí tiẹ̀ ní time náà. Dá kí mo ti kọjá time. Mo ń lọ gbọ́mọ mi. Ẹ jẹ́ n lọ sanwó. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ sanwó. Ẹ má bọ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ẹ tẹ̀lé mi. Ẹ tẹ̀lé mi ká lọ. Ẹ yẹ kí n ra drink náà. Ṣé mo ní cash or kí n lo? Don't give me ticket, oh. Hey, go. Not for me ticket, oh. Don't give me ticket, oh. Ẹ jẹ́ n kúrò ńbí báyìí. Onírànú ẹ̀, Ọlọ́run ló ní mo rí o. No, ẹ lọ park síbòmí. Kò sí parking bí bá. Onírànú ọ̀rẹ́ mi yìí. Àwọn ní ticket nìyẹn o. Ó ń wò mí. Ọlọ́run ló ní mo rí o. Thank God I was in the car. Mo rò pé kò fún mi ticket o. Fún mi ticket o. Mi ò tiẹ̀ lè afford àwọn gbèsè burúkú òṣì bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o. Àlè ṣàṣe dànù torí pé mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ ìrírí ayé mi o. Then lọ báyìí. Everywhere jam-packed. You understand? And you know, narcissists, Nina, that's narcissism, where people are hurting you and they will now make you, because you have this look. I have my look. What's in the look? Mi kí n tó wá sí àárín yín now. I think there was a time one person told me, and this is somebody, you know, I just dislike that lady at one point. Because the person told me, this lady in our church told him that èmi máa ń jà. Ask them, ṣé mo bá kankan nu wọn jà rí? Never. Because I won't, you know, if I know you are unshemi, mi ò ní gbà fún ẹ. I will tell you to your face, no, yeah, where sapa long. I won't come looking for your trouble. Can they tell me anything? No. When I see hypocrisy in you, I will let you know by keeping off you or letting you know no, I can't do with you. Or that be the way Bukky went to do updates, you know? She thought it was going to be business as usual. If she's the one under fake ID to me, I've always ignored them. Pass Joe. She diverse testing be by to report to Tikpoju.
kọjá jàre kí n mọ bí mo ṣe fẹ́ ṣe. You understand? She thought it was going to be business as usual. Mo bá gun chat, mo bá decide, okay, I think this is worth analyzing. It's not something I should just overlook. You know, she thought it was going to be business as usual. Pé mo kàn máa overlook because inú team tó wà, wọ́n máa ń bú mi, ìyẹn Bukky. Mo dẹ̀ máa ń wò. Nígbà tí mi ò mọ àwọn tó wà lábẹ́. Tí Bukky mi ò ní let it slide because at least mo mọ̀ pé ó ti jẹ́ po mi rí, ó ti bá mi ṣe rí, mo ti ṣe dáadáa sí. Mo ti dúró tì nígbà tó ní stroke. I was kind to her. Wait, ọ̀gá. Ọ̀gá, wait, oh. Sùúrù fúnra ẹ o. Má bẹ̀ o. Ra rí pé mi náà ń ṣe driver's test lọ́wọ́ ni. Kò wá easy bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Abala. Ó yá. Ó ṣe fẹ́ ṣe ń sin, ó máa bọ́ta ni. Ó máa bọ́ta ni. Kò sí bá ṣe fẹ́ ṣe. Ọ̀nà yẹn, gbogbo títì yẹn ló tight. Àwọn èèyàn ti park balabala sí bíbá. Àwọn ní traffic warden. Mo ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn ní London gbà yẹn. I worked with Aqua when I did traffic warden. Tẹ́ pé gbogbo ayé mi, mo fi rọra ń ṣe ayé mi ni. Mi kọjá ayé mi. Ètò wa lọ sí church. Ẹ fẹ́ máa gbógun tiyàn. Ẹ̀yin àjẹ́ yìí. Àtọkùnrin àtobìnrin ni o. Kò sọ́jú kan o. Ikọ̀ sọ́jú kan o. Gossip. Ọkùnrin wọn máa gossip. Ẹni tí wọ́n ṣépè fún. Yínká sọ fún mi ńgbà yẹn, àwọn ló kọ́ ọkọ òun bí ó ṣe bá tó ṣe dá marriage òun rú. Àwọn ni ó dárúkọ gbogbo wọn fún mi tí mo mọ̀ wọ́n bó ṣe dá marriage ẹ̀rú. Ìgbà kan tí kan tó rí ọkọ fẹ́ gbà yẹn, ọmọ yẹn marriage ọmọ yẹn wó dà pé ó ṣáà kíní yẹn ṣáà scatter bá rí tínú wọn ṣe ń dùn. Wọ́n má jẹ́ kí n bá wọn lórí burúkú tò. Àyà mi ń já o torí tó bá lọ slam èmi ticket kọ́ tí mo ṣe máa ń bẹ̀rù bíbá ẹ nìyẹn o. Bá a sọ fún ọ̀rẹ́ mi kó wá jókòó ti mọ́tò. Mi ò gbé yín dání, sorry. Nǹkan tí wọ́n fi ojú mi hàn ní Redeem Church òun ni Bukky kọ yẹn o. Hello, my friend. Hello, my friend. But you didn't do this something. You just let me. Traffic warden came now. Hello, my friend. I'm fine. Traffic warden came now to chase me away from there. You didn't. My traffic warden came now.
Okay, it was ready. I thought you were gonna come in.
No, I was waiting. I don't want them to give me tickets. Let me take Fanta. I'm afraid. Stay with my car. Check because traffic warden came. And so I'm scared. I know the money is so lot. Hey, Fanta. You sure? He chased me away. Okay. It's gone. Okay. Don't want tickets. Let me buy strawberry. I still have strawberry at home. So I'll just add one. That's all.
First things those are good.
Yeah, good, my friend.
You are a long time on the phone. My God, everything okay?
Everything is okay. It's just talking there. Thank you, my friend.
You look like you are killing somebody.
I'm kind of a bit upset.
Yeah, that's what I said. You know,
Yeah.
You looked a little bit.
I'm kind of a bit upset,
You know?
but it's just venting out my mind.
Okay, now you relax.
I will. I'll try.
This is not yours. So.
No. I'm trying to get my card. How much?
43.
Okay, I have I don't even know where my card is.
You don't have a card, no?
I don't know. Maybe I left it in my other bag.
Ah,
I thought I had it with me.
yeah. No, no, no.
Yeah.
I'll give you 7 in the back, okay?
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, my friend.
No problem, no problem.
I'll take that. Don't worry. Yeah. Thank you, my friend.
No problem.
Okay. Have a nice day. Okay, bye. Sorry. I need to come about the tickets here. Oh, show me. Show me. Ó lé mi ní kí n ya kúrò, ó máa slam èmi ticket o kí n ya kúrò, kí n má lọ gba ticket. So, it's terrible having to, you know, have such people in your life. And it bá rí mi nígbà yẹn. If you see me that time, Lord, if I show you the picture, you will know, you can't recognize me. It was a lot on my mind. I felt really bad. And I was like, you know, I remember there was one time he come back with me. Àbí bóyá rí mi náà, òun wá wo fídíò, bó ṣe wá ń bú mọ́mì yín. Irọ́ ni o, àbòsí ni. Gba àwọn nonsense and ingrid. Ó ṣe wá bú mọ́mì yín, ó bú mọ́mì yín o. Àárín wọn ni o. Lára wọn ni o. Fínká sọ fún mi pé àwọn ló dálé òun rú o. They are this generator of. They generated this stuff. Ṣé bàbá ni kì í ṣe gbà àbí? Bye. Come on, lọ gbọ́ ọmọ mi. Okay. Báwo ni kì í ṣe gbà o? Báyìí lọ gbọ́ ọmọ mi náà. Báyìí lọ better. Go. Báyìí lọ better. Ani. Tó bá ti fẹ́ wá ra nǹkan lọ́wọ́ mi gbà yẹn. Wait o. Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ sá kúrò lẹ́nu sẹ́rin. Don't run now. Kò yẹ kó máa speed in bí báyìí. This place is not. It's 10:05 gan ló yẹ máa ṣe ní irú bí báyìí. It's not a place you can be speeding. Then speed. You know? You will be wondering in your head, kí ló ṣe fún wọn? Thank you. Thank you very much. You will be wondering in your head because nothing, to be sincere. Ó bá bá mi wá, mo rí bó ṣe bí mọ́mì yín ó tó mi. Irọ́ ni o. A ti fi ẹ́ ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ pa. Because at the end of the day, for the pastor now láti wá sọ pé òun you know, I had to remind the pastor. Mo remind the pastor yẹn mo ní, sir, don't use me to play politics o. Don't use me for church politics. Má yẹn drive láti ilé ó wá bá mi because ó di roster mi. That the picture that Bukky sent to Mama Isabel, based on that picture they de-rostered me. Wọ́n ní pastor kí lorúkọ man yìí, Pastor K. That's the reason. Nothing they did in Redeem tí wọ́n ṣe ní church Pastor K that I went. They made me have malice within. Because I wondered in my heart, I said, how can Pastor K tell you people to de-roster me? As at that time,
Bukky was jubilating because I heard ó wà lára àwọn tó lọ ń bá Mommy P wọn. Inú ẹ̀ ń dùn what they were doing. Meanwhile, she was the one and her husband. That her husband, no, woman boom bobo yẹn gan. Wọ́n á ní pé ó bá ti ń jẹun, ó máa máa làágùn. Bí mi ò rí ibi tó ti ń jẹun rí, ó máa máa làágùn lórí mú. Pé kò ń jẹ Bukky òun fún lóúnjẹ tó bá ti jẹun ní church, á máa ṣe hum. Tó bá ti ń sùn nínú, tó bá ti wà ní church service, tó bá ti dé church báyìí, orun dé nìyẹn. Tó bá ti teach tán, á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sùn. Ẹnu wọn ni mo ti gbọ́. Wọ́n máa ń gossip bọ̀bọ́ yẹn débi pé because Bukky òun ṣọmọ tó dáa náà, so tí wọ́n bá tiẹ̀ gossip ọkọ ẹ̀ ó deserve ẹ̀. They said that the man pé ó lè jẹ ilé imú ẹ̀ báyìí pé ó máa ń làágùn tó bá ti ń jẹ. Kò sí show ti party tí wọ́n bá ń ṣe àwọn ará church náà ni o, ẹnu wọn ni mo ti gbọ́ o. Bó lè jẹ ilé because Bukky madam take away lòun oúnjẹ tó máa jẹ for the next 1 year tó bá ti délé party oní party òun lọ gossip ó máa wá sọ gbogbo àṣírí olúkálùkù fún yín o. But ọkọ ẹ̀ wọ́n ní máa yẹn náà Kúdí ibo ló ń gbà báyìí ó mọ̀nà wàláhì ibi tí mo lọ gbà yìí mo ti sọnù. Oh my God, bí bá ti rọra gbà náà tí mo mọ̀ oh Kúdí why you go take that way o. Bọ̀bọ́ yẹn wọ́n inú wọn mo ti gbọ́ pé ó lè jẹ ilé tó bá ti ń jẹun bá máa làágùn lórí mú báyìí ó máa sùn ní church á máa sùn ní irú wọn yẹn ni màmá wa máa sọ̀rọ̀ yàn láì dá ẹ̀ ní sọ fún wọn pé stop it. Irú Bukky yẹn ó pọ̀ nú mi ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ nú mi. The story is about me, but the people that you understand, they really did terrible things to me in Redeemed Church. All of them. I won't remove anybody. Wallahi. I won't. In fact, when I left the church due to gossip. And I asked that they address it. Because wọ́n parọ́. Address it. I want this thing addressed. Ó ní àwọn ò ní bá ẹni yẹn ṣe. How can you be a pastor's wife or pastor and you will say that ní jókòó address ọ̀rọ̀ tí gossip tí nǹkan tẹ́ni yẹn sọ fún mi pé ẹ̀yin lẹ dájà lẹ láàrin wa and you people refuse that you are not going to address it and you are telling me to have a forgiving heart. Is that Christianity or Jagbajantis? Is that Christianity or Jagbajantis? Is that? Bukky wà lára àwọn tó lọ gossip o gẹ́ yẹn gbà yẹn mi ò kàn sọ fún yẹn ni o. Nǹkan tó wà nínú mi tí mo bá sọ o. Ìyẹn sọ fún mi jọkọ̀ pé òun lọ sí party kan lára Nàìjíríà nìkan tí òun ṣe Nigerian òun lọ fún birthday 50th birthday oríṣiríṣi tí mo ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ àwọn kan ò kí òun ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń sọ pé Christian ni una say una be Christian àbí una just dey do una dey do wetin they dey call am fake. That's not Christianity. That's nonsense. Nonsense. Gossiping, destroying lives. Let me just type that I'm outside so that my son can come. Àbí mo tètè dé ni. Hello sis, I don't late abi. I came late abi.
Am I late or am I too early? Okay, I'm here. Anyway. I'm here. All right, no problem. I think I miscalculated the time. So, concentrate. No charger. I miscalculated. I think I came too early. And also, they will make it look like, it's really a shame what they turned there. Oh, Shirley, my darling, my co-counsel. The jealousy is... Oh, hold on one moment, please. Hello, Labi. Báwo ni? Wo e deliver. Oh, ṣé pé ẹni tó sanwó fún. Báwo ló ṣe máa ní nọ́mbà ẹ̀ ò lọ? Àná yẹn ló bá ti ní kí wọ́n deliver ẹ̀. Ìwọ ló jẹ̀bi náà. Oh, they try through WhatsApp. Àbí ó ń try through direct. Try through WhatsApp. Ó bá ti pè mí látẹ̀kan yẹn because mo rò pé owó ti máa deliver ni. Try because mo wà lórí phone nísìn. Mo wà lórí live. Okay, jẹ́ kí n mọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n, bye. Sorry, guys. So it's really a shame that I got myself involved in that. You know when he was not writing, this one has your secret. This one picking. I know, secret. That's why I cursed them that if you don't bring out my secret, woe betide whoever has my secret and is not ready to spill it. This is the time and the year. It has come. My secret. How they wish. You understand? Thank God for the kind of person that God made me. When I'm dealing with you, I deal with you in sincerity. You understand? All you see about me is all you get. So if your intention is to know me and to know my secret so that when days like this come, you will use it to tackle me. Thank God, Nye. I even want to know my secret because, I may have secret that I'm not aware of. So is Ibolatun Jasi. If you know you are Jasi Biti or Yeko Jasi or She Jabosita, where are you Jasi Biti? If you come online and you find yourself where you don't want to be, you Jabosita now. Don't distract my people or the people that are listening to me, or don't come and use your nonsense and typing and distract us. We don't want people like you here. Jasi Bobby. As I was saying before, I was rudely distracted. You understand? I want to know my secret. I want secret in me. Mo fẹ́ gbọ́. So let me even know pé so èmi Kudi yìí náà mo keep secret pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn tí mo bá ní redeem àbí tí mo mọ̀ ní island. I want to know the secret, please. I'm waiting for Buki and her cohorts to spill that secret. If not, woe betide who has my secret and doesn't spill it. You must spill it. Spill the secret. Let us hear Kudi's secrets. Let us hear Kudi's secrets. Buki and she's 41 or 42, and our last born is older than her. Àbúrò kẹrin sí mi. Irú ẹ̀yin yẹn ni mama back keep secrets. Why are you rolling? I better go away from here, Joe. Go away from here. Come rolling. Roll ojú. Go away from here. We don't have time for people like you. Think we are joking here? About rò pé àwọn Làkúrègbè ló wà ńbí ni.
Yeah, I'm concentrating on your glasses. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sissy Nurse. Thank you, darling sis. Yeah, you know I love Tommy. I love Tommy. I love it. It's just, I don't know why. I just love Tommy. It's my glasses. Concentrating on your, thank you, darling sis. Thank you. You know. No, sis, I've been through a lot. I'm sincere. You know, when you are a victim and people that are the ones that they are the ones claiming being victimized. Even the Ashabi, she mentioned her name. I'm still waiting. Maybe they sit down together to gossip about me. Make her happy. You understand? I'm still waiting on. I don't even know anything about Ashabi. Except, you understand, they remind me of some things. But yeah, that I know you love her. I do. I love Tommy a lot. You know, maybe there are some things. You know, this Ashabi, this one is another person I met in the church. In fact, when I knew Buki more than, you know, then after I knew Ashabi. But I won't talk now. I'm waiting. I have a lot to say. If I choose not to do with you, believe it that what is inside my belly is like this. But because you don't know, you are bound to guess. What is inside my tummy is like this. But I can say one thing. You people are the ones doing yourselves. Because what I've heard about you from this one, what I've heard from this one or this one, if I decide to spill it, Emma, you are dirty, Ryan. But what's my business? I've known some of you, and I've chosen that I don't want to know you anymore. I have unfriended, and I'm looking. And that Ashabi gone. That one dey my page now. She's on my page. In fact, out of all of them, she's the only one that is still on my Facebook. And she's on also, her name is still on my WhatsApp. As in, I didn't remove her name. But you know, it's possible Buki is just lying or she's saying the truth. What is it that they want to say about me? I'm wondering. It's not to anything. My own secret. Or that she said, I talk about Ashabi there. I be talk about with who? Who knows them that knows me? Who? I can use my full chest to say it. Who? We don't share friends in common. Nothing. They say I bully them. Comfort. Oh, I didn't bully. I tried to bully her. She not agree for me. Where? How? When? Tender me an evidence. My secret that is with them, please bring it out. Like I said, won't betide anyone with my secret. And if it's Ashabi that sat with you and told you that I talk about her children, if you know me, that's why I know all of you don't even know me. I don't talk. It's you people that talk about people's children. That's why. Because Buki's daughter is number one in this island. That's why you can think people can. I don't talk about people's children. I don't. I'm waiting. Won't betide anyone with my secret and is not ready to spill it for the world to hear. Even me, I want to know my secret. Because maybe I have secrets I'm hiding from people. Yeah, you bully them with yourself. It's not that. I understand what you are going to. You are trying to be humorous. I get you, darling sis Folake. But you know what? Let small girls just come and be lying on your head because they think that I won't. She thought I won't talk. I will just take it as business as usual. When I think about it, I get angry. My spirit man is upset. If in the first place I'm upset that I ever in my life said hello to any of them. It's a big regret that I ever did. Then that I ever went to Redeem Church and Clara will carry me join Redeem. And see Clara carry me join Redeem. Now, Sisi Clara carry me join reading. If there's anything that the pastor is supposed to come and do, that's Pastor Adeboye, now not the me all this Lakuregbe pastor, so is to come and remove the spirit of jealousy, envy, hatred, hypocrisy, witchcraft. He should come to the church that me I went to redeem. He should come and remove it from their body. Especially the one I went to last. They are infested with it. I'm booking at their oga. I own a spirit of fornication and gossiping. Tule master, Pro Max. Give Bookie food. Now for their mouth, I hear say that the husband they always go chop the sweat. How can a man be sweating on top of the nose? Now for their mouth. And they say they love each other. I'm a gossip around gossip aye around gbogbo wọn báyìí. You get one way there among them. Now that one they tell me say that one when he get husband that time. I even see the guy name mentioned with Bookie at one point. Say when he, now Bookie tell me say did that one go they sleep with that young man that time and she was married. Now Bookie tell me anyway ni mo ti ma gbogbo story gbogbo wọn. She nearly leave her husband because of the boy. Later now they mention Ashake mentioned the guy with her too now. Say she Bookie sleep with the guy. I don't know. Èmi ṣe mi mọ̀ wọ́n ni. Mo mọ̀ gbogbo yín rí ni ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú dede. Aṣẹ́wó bastard. You know, because you are just you. You do your own thing. I don't care about them. They want to make you look bad. Why? Why? That's the question. Why? Why are you people like that? All what you do, what you people do, you want to put it on somebody else's head so that people don't find that person enticing. And you know what? It's not you people that created me. I met you all in Redeemed Church. Pastor Adeboye ló kó àwọn àjẹ́ tira. And these people's àjẹ́ is not the àjẹ́ that is the real àjẹ́ that is in the Bible. Witchcraft. Because when you have the spirit of envy, lies, hypocrisy, that is the original, what they call witchcraft. People not do you something, you go the best for them. Keeping malice for no reason. In lie, and in witches. You people are the problem. Gossiping. Talking ill about each other's children. You people are not your brother's keeper. You are your brother's destroyers. Envious of what the progress your brother or your children make. You can't see your sister doing something you patronize and now go they take man they bring her down. Olori buruku ni yina. Olori buruku ni majority yina. Nabi olori buruku na parapot setting. You know you will be wondering, kí ló pa wọ́n pọ̀ o, àbòsí, kí ló pa wọ́n pọ̀ o, witchcraft, kí ló pa wọ́n pọ̀ o, hypocrisy, kí ló pa. You will be wondering, you won't know. It's because of you they are friends. So meanwhile they don't like each other. Look away, be say, now where she dey chop, she go come tell you every of their story that I know today. Now she tell me because she knows there are some of them in town. You know their story. Now and I don't know. God is my witness, so I'm sincere. The other ones, or any other thing, if they say they fight them for church because of Nama, Sister Mercy tell me. And some of you, as soon as they carry my own go meet Sister Mercy, are they hear from her? Your own too, are they hear? So you people don't understand. You are all idiots. You are all idiots. That's what scattered the church. Because you women, you na scatter the church. The men and gossip too. The one that lasted in the church. Tule ni one. Now you can't tell me that one. You can't tell me say now then scatter her marriage. They teach her husband as a marriage goes scatter. Meanwhile, now the man bring her come from Oshodi. The man bring her from polygamous and come say, you know, when she come they do at the bottom, the man come they wonder, say, which you not come from. Now me bring you come abroad now. She not tell me all that one, no. Now the man, narrator, write letter, long like this, give Papa Adeboye. You don't do that to your fellow human being. You people are wicked. As you have so done to bring my name to the mud, God will bring all your names to the mud. What you people did to me. And looking for you to even have the guts and the effrontery to say, people have my secret. If you not release that secret, woe go betide you people. Woe. I want to know my secret. I want to know my secret. You they follow they beg people for me. Me, Kudiowo. Who are the people? Talawon. Who amongst all of you? When they say they should present us with how God has been good, who amongst you can stand where I stand? It's not mouth. I don't boast. Who amongst you? God has not been kind to you people to that extent. Be Yahweh ni. You, Buki. You people are the ones in my area here, because Nigeria I come abroad. My parents, I'm grateful to God. Nigeria I come this abroad. I don't know any of una before. The Judith you mentioned, I bet it's not. There are two Judith. The Judith that talk like, yeah, it's Clara that made me, and I've told them the story. Her name again will feature again. Because you people are the one that dominated the year of my life. Yeah, I will make sure that the story reach Pastor Adeboye. How can somebody come to Christianity and meet you people? Agbako ni gbogbo yin now. Coming across you people in Christendom is a great challenge for me. That's why I'm not, my Islamic religion, I will still be doing with them now. I'm not, in fact, I hope one day to go to Mecca. I'm not, because of you people, I see you people are wicked souls. I think I should go and know back to my Islamic religion, still practicing my Christianity, but I'm not going to say I don't have any business with Islam anymore. I won't say that anymore because of you vagabonds that I met in Redeemed Church. You bombastic elements. I'll be doing with them now. I will pray, I will go to Mecca safe. You people made me realize that thank God I'm alive to know the truth. You people are the wicked souls, not as you people preach it in Redeem. It's a lie. God, I didn't experience this in my religion before I joined Christianity. And Clara introduced me to witchcraft. Redeemed Church. The one I joined in Ireland, not general. I don't know if you are experiencing the same thing in your church, but where I went to, they showed me, they nearly killed me. And thank God, Buki confessed. The confession came from Buki. She confessed about Redeem, about the people there, unknown to them, that what me I know, what I've experience I had from there, I decided to say small, to be saying this small, but I have too much. And I must make sure that Pastor Deboye at one point hears me. He should come and look for all of you and remove the spirit of witchcraft. You people are wicked souls. Jealous. Envy. Lies. liars, hypocrites. That's not Christianity. That is not Christianity. That's why I will never, because of you, Lord, say I don't believe in God or Jesus. No, I will never. Because I know there's truly God. But unfortunately, many churches that are being run, it's just people are running it as business center. It's not people running churches. It's not really that God called them. Many of you called yourselves. Because of you people, will not move away from my Islamic religion. I will embrace my father's religion again. Because I would rather deal with human being than say that people will be lying, spoiling Islamic religion. Meanwhile, you people are the most wicked souls. It's better, I know, a tooth for a tooth and an eye for an eye than forgive. If they slap you, turn the right cheek. Meanwhile, now they kill people. Now some of you go, they do Bible study, they sing. Now wicked pass. Hey, mama say Sunday school, ẹ̀yin lẹ jaju. Wèrè tó wà lórí yín, even Satan never see him before. Olórí burúkú ni yín náà. And if there was 1 year like that, one wanted to do president, come and see jealousy. Na me, as I small rich, na me side down. Say, don't worry. Later, Buki come tell me, say, one of them throw slippers for him body when he get belly. Buki come tell me who win, who will not be good person. Later, Buki go dey chop for the people where she don't spoil. Although she always tell, say, I dey do with her enemy. Who be her enemy? Buki tell me, nígbà yẹn, like kan, máa ń bú kan. Later, àwọn arìndìn. And they always look at all of them. They deserve what they get. If Toba I know them before. All of them won't make they kill me too now. Ojú wọn ni Bukky ṣe ń ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Ṣebí wọ́n torí pé wọ́n rí nǹkan, wọ́n rò pé ó dá sí wọn. Auntie Yeye, what is going on? How? Sheila, what happened? What happened, my darling? How? They talk about my experience in the church. You know, that Bukky go can't tell me about them, all their story, you know. As she not like one, he like one, she dey chop for this one. Yeah. Wetin concern me? Their story of their story now for their mouth at the year. I know any of them. Now, Bukky they go tell Sister Mercy many of the story. She go they hype herself for Sister Mercy. Meanwhile, when she see something here, she go tell. Now, so that she do where be say they go put her for position. They think say she don't accept Christ. Because as far as Sister Mercy is concerned, gone they tell Sister Mercy gossip, you don't accept Christ. I want nonsense. Joe, if I talk, I go talk where. More, God get many judgments where he go judge. He get me God get many judgments where he go judge. God. Waiting God go judge. I tell you. God gets plenty judgments where he go judge. God. This our God. He get plenty judgments where he go judge. Now here we dey now. Now here we dey. We God go judge all of us. We dey here. I still dey wait for him. Make as they sit down, you know, they must have sat down. Bukky talk say, they sat down and say, this one talk say, you know, how can you people sit down and not tell the world? As I take bully and as my secret you get, and as I take no waiting they say talk about children. I beg they wait. If I talk waiting me, I know. Oh. How can you people sit down, gossip about somebody wey no know say una dey exist o? Una come dey lie put for my head again, join put. You no pay me, I just want know. I want evidence. I want know my secret. I want know where I bully them. Where I you understand? This is what they say behind you. They sit down, they lie, cook lies on your head. That's how Yinka's husband went to meet Mommy Sabbath to tell Mama, that woman, that I was pimping the wife and booking them to prominent men. And it's all lies. Never in my life have I introduced, never have I say, oh yeah, come and date this person. As in my, never. Talk less of a married person, safe. I have, since I've been married though, in this island though, and I enter this country married, to God be the glory, by next year May, I'll be 24 years in marriage. And they wait for person wey go tell me, say, you introduce me to a man. All these girls, I never in my life introduce them to any man. In my life. The one wey book it still till he can't chop beside me, which was my uncle. Because of her, chase her from my side. More ingenuity. You understand? May they come talk waiting. I'm waiting. I dey wait. And if now Shabi tell them say I talk about him picking, he must tell me what I know about him picking. Maybe there's something that they know that I don't know. Because as far as I know, those kids just greet and they go there. I don't even really know. If you ask me their name, I don't know. Me the meaning. I don't know. Ask me their name. I don't know. Wait, I won't come talk about the picking. So. Because you people are the ones that talk about people's children. And so if you talk about people's children, you will think people are talking about yours. If me, I don't have evidence for something, I know they talk more. I know they talk. It not concern me. I don't finish do my own before I go talk about other people's children. Because that is what you people do. Sit down, chap. Now, I they stay my own day by day like this. Now they tell me, this one talk about you, this one talk about you. Have I at any point in my lifetime set you people down to say, come, Lagbada, come, Tamedu, come, Lakuregbe. This person said this about you. Have I? Because I know they hear anything. Pastor David will not say that he doesn't know. There was a time they can't tell me, say this one talk. I still called. I still say, may they ask the lady. I don't want to be mentioning her because Bookie not put her name for the. I still say, they say you say this so. How can you surround yourself with gossips? How can you surround yourself with, Pastor David surrounded himself with women that gossip too much, that envy too much. That is witchcraft. A church, you can't run a church like that. The church is going down. You can't run a church like that. From me now, I'm not. Hey now, how you gonna make noise with music? Oh, my son is here. Yeah, come on. My son is here. Come on.
There anymore.
Okay. My son is here. Let's go. Oh. They say some things I know they allow my kids to hear. The way where they take them, my kids, not be the way, I not be those kind of people will be saying they train their kids for today. You understand? So I get to end this chat. We go they talk everything later. Drop this, let's so I can greet same Yeah, say hello, Auntie Susan. Come.
Good afternoon, uncles and aunties. Hope you had a great day today.
Say hello, uncles and aunties.
Hello, uncles and aunties.
So that's my son there. I got to go. So, bye everybody. See you again later. I'm going to come out again for business time, and then we'll still talk. I will try and drop my Iriri Aye, but let me see how it goes. I still have a lot, and so as I'm venting it out, it's still going to come in my Iriri Aye as well. He's fine, my co-cancer, he's fine. Thank you so much. I will still be having them put up in my Iriri Aye. I just they go here and there, they talk many things. So see you people soon for my business time with Yeye Kudi. God bless you. See you, co-cancer. God bless you. Good evening. Good evening. We are welcome. Good evening, everybody. The weather in Ireland has bipolar. It will be cold this minute, it will be hot the next minute. Good evening. Sorry, I'll be sipping hot tea because of our chat. Good evening, you're all very welcome. I don't even know that I wrote brain. Is it brain? Between ni mo fẹ́ kọ. Let me see if I can enter it and change it. Between, not brain. What kind of... let me correct it. Brain. Between. It's not brain. Let me just abbreviate it. Maybe that's why it came out as brain when I abbreviated it. The Irish weather has bipolar. Èwo tún ni tó máa ń sọ tí ó máa ń sọ tẹ́ ẹni ẹ máa parọ́ pé that the one that it will tell you this. I have some people will just be lying. They don't have something. They will say they have this, they have that. She's scrophisia. Irish weather has it. Irish weather kò stable. You can't unpredictable lọ́mọ ni. Unpredictable lọ́mọ. It has schizophrenia, it has bipolar, everything. You're all very welcome. Good evening. How was work today? How is the family? How are we all today? Sorry I came late. I promised you people I'll be here for 7, but anyhow, I still tried. I beg, no verse, okay? At least we'll try so we can end early, And we have I think 1 hour. We have long. We're not going to talk too much. Do you people hear about the bail granted? Although I don't know. Yes, bail granted. I don't know if they've been released yet, but it's bail granted. And we already said it here before. So, I think it's good that as we talk about stuff here, as we maybe predict. We do say no, it's not predict. It's the law. That's how it works. You understand? It's not a matter of predicting. What's that one? It's not predicting anything. It's the law. They cannot. This filter that I use, that my eyebrow is shaking like this. I wanted filter that would give me eyebrow. Eyebrow, ma kúrò lójú mi. Why is the eyebrow now shaking? Give me eyebrow. Give me. It's not even giving me the one that I used to have red lipstick. So give me eyebrow. Èwo wá ní kí eyebrow mi máa ṣe bí ti Uncle Frege. Let's manage it like that. You understand? All this filter. I like some. When I try new one, if I'm embarrassed, I want people to think I have eyebrow. What's the purpose now? Obviously, they will know that the eyebrow is not my own now. What is laba eyebrow? So, we already spoke on it here on our platform. You're all welcome, owners of the courtroom, and new people. Please kindly welcome our new people on board. They are very welcome. You know, those new people on this platform, you are free to interact. You understand? The only thing is that don't abuse me. I have zero tolerance to you abuse me. I will give it back to you. I will call you names like bombastic elements, akudaya. You abuse me, new. If you don't abuse me, wallahi, we are friends for life. Don't abuse me. You want to disagree with me, don't come for me. Talk your own, I talk my own. Freedom of speech. Don't come and try to insult me and be fighting me. You understand? That's the one I won't agree. We'll start to fight. The reason why we are here, we won't talk about it. We will now be digressing. You understand? That's it. On here, we are each other's friends, but we fight sometimes. So I'm on Dagboru sometimes. So you will be surprised. Owners of the country and me will start to fight now. Don't worry. Next chat we will agree. We disagree to agree and agree to disagree. I remember one time Sister Ladu said, Yeye Kuti threw me under the bus. How can I throw my co-counsel under the bus? No, we are bound to disagree, and again we agree. But don't abuse me. If you are a newcomer here, don't abuse me. I can't stand it. I feel pains when you abuse me. I tell them they should wait. I answer you. You understand? We call people Eleke Puff Puff. You know, we call you Bani. We call you Akudaya. We call you SpongeBob. That's the name in this courtroom. We are very used to it. So, and you will see all the people welcoming you here. They are owners of the courtroom. We don't date together. We dey rotate. We dey rotate. Now, regarding our son Mohbad, you know, we expected this. Let's not join people and be saying, oh, what is happening? They failed Mohbad. I can't lie to you people. The truth be told, what happened is that the reason why they detained those people is because they thought that, you know, all the videos flying around showing that they bullied Mohbad, they assaulted Mohbad is the cause of death. Are you people making sense from it? Because they believe why all of us, I don't like this, bro. It's shaking too much. I don't like it. Excuse me, Facebook, please. I don't like it. And I don't even know what I pressed. Please. I can't be talking and my bro will be shaking. Iru kini yen. Just calm down with me. Let me use you. After today, I can't use you again. You see, the truth is, they thought the way we all thought. So, due to the video, is now that they took them to court. The court said they had to extend their detention for 21 days so that they can have a deeper insight, more like investigation. They know that they bullied Mohbad, but